Roots. Hey, what's rooting with y'all? Yes, sir. Another episode of Root Talk Podcast. You root what I'm saying? So yeah, episode 3, baby. Yeah, another episode of Root Talk Podcast where we discuss, business, life, and growth. You feel me? So it's all about the business, the life, and the growth. And come talk to your fellow king. Come talk to, your brother, your cousin, you know what I'm saying? Your people, really, so you can grow and let them know that we all equal, man. So, it's King Roots here for the fruits. You dig what I'm saying? And that's how we living. But yeah, today's episode is dreaming big and starting small. So I'm gonna give you 7 pillars on dreaming big and starting small so you can forever ball. And when I say ball, I'm just talking about your success, whatever your balling is in life. You dig what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna give you 7 of them to start off. And of course you could take it to how far you want to take it, but it's all about starting somewhere and starting small. So the importance of having a big dream. Let me tell you about the importance of having a big dream. You always gotta, it's highly super important to dream big. Cause if you don't dream big, what you gonna do? Dream small? That shit weak. You feel me? So you gotta dream big in whatever you do. We all have gifts to harness. We all have talent. So the bigger you think, the bigger you're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So all about thinking big. I remember what started King Roots when I was coming up was I had a strong passion for football. You root me, so it was just like, man, I don't know. My pops introduced me, like I told y'all, my pops introduced me to Ray Lewis. So it's like, man, football is lit. I like hitting shit. Like this shit cool. Like I always wanted to be in the NFL. I made it all the way to the collegiate level, but was I good enough? Maybe, you feel me? I was pretty good, you know what I'm saying? I played for a D1 AA, but at the same time, I had a lot of other shit going on. I was trying to get to that bag quicker than what God intended it to be. So it was like, you're going to pick one or you're going to pick the other. You can't be both sides. You're going to play football, you're going to be in the streets. And, it came to an end. And when it came to an end, you know what I'm saying? At the end of my career, it was just like, I wanted to put in the work. I wanted to be everything I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? But it started with just the dream of being, seeing Ray Lewis. My pops introduced me to Ray Lewis and him just hitting shit, going crazy. And it just made me want to kind of emulate that on the field from a young kid from Pop Warner. I'm smacking shit. I'm talking about laying that hat, knocking helmets. But you know what I'm saying? The Cowboys, Westfield Cowboys, shout out, my little league team, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we had going on. We was undefeated. But from all the way to high school, we was just going crazy. So it just started, it really built up a discipline, a mean discipline, you know what I'm saying, and work ethic. You root me. So with that work ethic, I knew that I could take it to a whole nother level. It was just like, shit, I want to be the best. I'm finna get big. I'm finna get strong. you know what I'm saying? I'm finna go from high school to college in the NFL. And this was all about putting in that work, you know what I'm saying? You got to work so you never hurt, man. And it built a nigga a king, a strong personality, strong mind state to winning. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what took place. And so it's all started with the football, and let them know that, you know what I'm saying, we can do this. And that focus was on a whole nother level just to push to be better than what I was. And I always had a strong mind, I would say, despite what I did, I knew that, you know what I mean, God was the forefront of everything. You can't do nothing without God, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna bless no mess. So I knew that, my mother instilled that in me early. You rule what I'm saying? So it was all about, having a big dream to be in the NFL. Though I didn't make it in the NFL, you know what I'm saying? Because that was a mean reach. But I had enough discipline. I had enough work ethic too as well to go. But like I said, I had a lot of things going on, and I love, doing it my way. They always coaches always say, you want to do it your way. You can't do it your way. You can't do it. And I was like, it was a blessing and a curse. You root me. So it's really like, I'm gonna do it my way, but should I rather it my way? Cause I'm not a pawn. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a king, and that's how we living. You feel me? It's King Roots. You know what I'm saying? Here for the fruits, you know what I'm talking about. But at the same time, we always want to do it my way. And a lot of times my way really worked, but when you working and rocking with other people, when it's not your team, it's just what it is. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So that was a blessing and a curse. You know what I'm saying? Because now, we own multiple businesses, multiple. I became a millionaire at age 30. Dealing with real estate, dealing with e-commerce, the brand, the clothing, shout out Rooster Royalty Store. Y'all go get y'all merch too, man. If you want that royal feel and you know the deal, you know what I'm saying? Keep it trill with Rooster Royalty, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no royalty without loyalty. So this emblem right here, this a multi-billion-dollar emblem. You feel me? You root me. So y'all go shop. Y'all check us out, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of things for the ladies, the kings, and the queens. Man, y'all, check us out at Rooster Royalty Store. But from e-commerce to real estate to Turo to Airbnb, we had a lot of things going on, and it all started with just one, starting small. I knew if I wasn't gonna be in the NFL, I'm like, man, I'm gonna either go to the NFL or I'm gonna be hustling these streets, macking on something, pimping on something, trying to get to the bag, being a boss and a king in any way I could possibly be, and that was my mind state. So it was just like football it is. And going from football, going from the streets and turning into business, it was a blessing because it really was the same thing, Start small, understanding how to negotiate, and understand how to keep your head on the swivel, understand like keep your business and keep your mouth shut. You feel me? So you can grow, because everybody ain't got to know. You know what I'm talking about? So you can grow. You hear me? But it's all about putting in that work and keeping certain things and certain resources to yourself, and also giving it to the ones that's worthy. You know what I'm saying? And growing. So that was the first and foremost a step to thinking big. You know what I'm saying? And dreaming big and starting small. You rule me? So within that though, you also got to know you have to overcome the fear of starting small. You ain't always gonna jump from point A to point Z, homeboy. It ain't gonna work like that, King. You gotta start small. It's progression. Slow money better than no money. You're gonna always hear me say that, because the more you work at something, the stronger you working the muscles out there, the muscle memory, the growth is continue to be stronger. It's continue to understand what we gotta do. You know what I mean? And basically prep you for where you're going. And it's a manifestation thing. It's like, okay, I don't want to start because I'm scared that I'm not going to be as big as I'm supposed to be. Man, stop being pussy. You know what I'm saying? You got to really put in that work. You really got to try, because if you don't never try, you're going to die anyway. So try or die. You know what I'm saying? As long as you fly, you understand me? So that's how we going, man. We hella fly. We rooted, not polluted, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we rocking. But you can't be scared, Try it. Just try it. You can try anything. We got a long life. It's a long and a short life out here. You feel me? You root me. So time will fly by. And what you gonna say? Man, I wanted to try it. I used to want to do this and do that, and now I want to. Man, that shit is weak. When I used to hear homies and older and has-been say that on the block, on the streets, or just anybody, when I talk to them, it's like, so you didn't want to try because you were scared. You have an excuse now, and everything I hear is straight excuses. And excuses only satisfy the person giving them, man. You know what I'm saying? Roots. But yeah, man, that don't satisfy. I'm trying to hear what you gonna be, and I'm trying to see what you gonna be. I'm trying to see everything you are. I'm not trying to hear what could have been, or it didn't happen because of this, that, and the other. No, it don't work like that. You gotta try it. Try it. As long as you don't die, you fly. I'm keep telling you. So put that in perspective. Always go reach out for your dreams and just try it. It's not everything one time at least. And even if it don't work that first time, put in the work and try again. If you want it bad enough. A lot of times, a lot of people don't. It's like they'll fuck up their money, or they'll try something and invest in a new business and it didn't go out the first time. It didn't go right. They don't want it. They don't like it. They tried it. They complained. They did a charge back, or they bought it and didn't pay me. Man, the list goes on. But you got to continue to know, like, as long as you go, it's for sure on Roots. Like, the universe and God is amazing. When